Hi Pisces, and welcome to your Soul Manna video. This will be for May 16th through May 31st, 2019. Now Pisces, what this is about is I'm going to ask Spirit to bring messages specifically for your soul food to help you grow, to expand, to bring you comfort, to bring you, healing, clarity, guidance, just whatever you need right now on your journey, Pisces. That's what I'm asking Spirit to bring forth for you to help you along, all right? Hence, it being called Soul Manna. It's for your soul. All right, Pisces, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about, what he has to say to all the fishes out there. What do you want the Pisces to know? Okay. That's pretty straightforward. Spirit wants to talk about your path, Pisces, and is saying you really need to trust it, even though you can't see very far ahead of yourself. You don't know the twists and turns. You might question, am I even ready for this? Is this the right time? Like, I can't control much about this. I can't see far ahead. Spirit is saying, trust your path, which you feel in your soul, the way you're being led, the way you're being pulled. You've got to trust that and follow that. Here's your confirmation of that, because you are on the right path. You're on to something good, even if you can't see what's up ahead. But you are being very allured into this forest. Spirit's like, follow that, go. That's your way. That's your path forward to the next journey, the next level, the next step of your life. So Pisces, let's pull another card here and see what Spirit wants to add to that. I like it though. I really like that. Trust your path. Trust, even though there is much uncertainty, you can't see ahead. Forget about the way the past worked out. Forget about the way things have been going. Spirit's like, just look ahead, Pisces, and trust me. Follow the light. Okay, wow, Pisces. Because this is what popped out, I'm actually going to pull two. Because with this coming out, there are some Pisces who are very spiritually gifted. And you are like, am I supposed to do this professionally? Am I supposed to make a business out of this? Here's your confirmation from Spirit of, yes, Pisces, that is your path. That is what you're supposed to be doing. You need to trust in it. You need to stop being afraid. You need to take the next step. You need to go to the next level, even if you can't see. And now, the second card out is gratitude. Pisces, those of you where the spiritual-based business does not apply, or even for those of you where it does, this is Spirit saying, if you trust in your journey, trust your path, keep going forward, don't look back, you are going to be filled with so much gratitude and happiness that you did. Those of you where you're feeling this call to be in a spiritually based business practice, Spirit is saying, sacrifice what you need to sacrifice right now, today, and you'll be so grateful that you did. Like, there is no perfect right time to start. It's like cosmic timing, and you feel it. When you're feeling it, it's haunting you. You can't get away from it. It's like always up in your face. People are talking about how you're this great healer, great reader, great medium, great psychic, whatever. You've got to like absorb it and take it to heart, and go with it. Start with where you are right now today with what you have. And, you might just take right off. Others of you, it might be that you've been in that process and it's like not much is happening, not much is happening. Well, you've been in the process of gaining experience. Like Spirit's been growing you and expanding you and preparing you for this moment to step off and become, fully employed in a spiritual way somehow, okay? And that's different for all of you. Now, for the rest of you, Pisces, this could talk about like some sort of career change for you, and where you're going is going to feel much more in alignment to your heart and your soul than where you are right now. So those Pisces who have really been struggling in the workplace, keep yourself open to new opportunities, new jobs, things like that, because Spirit might just kind of pull something out of nowhere and be like, here you go, Pisces. And if it seems like it's a better fit, but you're just not quite sure, don't hesitate. Go with it, because Spirit's trying to align you to something that is much more accommodating to your energy and to your soul. All right, so I want to pull more cards and get deeper into this. Ultimately, Pisces, believe in the magic of you and trust the path that Spirit has laid before you, okay? You've got to walk it. It's your destiny. Okay, so we had 2 jumpers, good talk, impressed, focus on goals, think twice, and believe in yourself. Wow. Pisces, holy cannoli. Listen, the Spirit's saying this is not a time to be focused on anything but your goals or spiritual aspirations, just depending on how this reading is resonating with you. It's like we shouldn't be planning vacations. We shouldn't be thinking of big ticket purchases that we want. Spirit's like, no, forget all of that. Like, it's time to really put your nose to the grindstone, Pisces, and whatever dream or goal you really want, Spirit says it's yours. You've just got to go for it. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to take the plunge. You've got to take the next step. And some of you, there may be this element of like sacrifice that has to take place. Like there's something that you have to let go of, or maybe if you're trying to transition into spiritually based practice business, this is Spirit saying, listen, you know, don't just jump in blindly. Make sure that you have somewhat of a cushion, but you know, there's definitely that element of needing to trust and believe. Don't screw yourself over, though. I mean, because sometimes we decide when it's the right time and it's not the right time. Ask Spirit to make it very abundantly clear to you, Pisces. When is it time? Now. And with this, think twice. You know what? I kind of feel that's more like you constantly are second guessing yourself, because based on focus on goals, believe in yourself, that sits in between. It's almost like if you think you have to think twice about something, it's like, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Think twice about that. You know, don't throw in the towel. And also, don't second guess yourself about your talent, your ability, what you're reaching for, what you're trying to accomplish here, because you are definitely going to impress somebody or several somebodies. If this is like about a new job or joining some sort of spiritual group or, you know, spiritual business, the interview, like you are just going to impress the socks off of everybody, okay? Whether it's just a normal job or spiritually based job, you are really going to impress them with your energy, your personality, your talent, your ability, Pisces. It's like you're golden. See the golden apples there? You are golden, Pisces. And a Spirit is like, focus on those goals. Focus on those dreams. Think twice before you start slacking off, getting lazy, thinking of throwing in the towel, thinking you're not good enough, or that you'll never be enough, or the world already has so many of XYZ. How does the world need another one? Because that's all I am. Spirit's like, no. You are made for your mission, and the calling in your soul is what you are here to do. or at least what Spirit is trying to align you to right now, because it's you know, part of your life work, part of your life journey. And with good talk here, Pisces, I don't know if you're going to like talk to a friend, or you're going to talk to like a spiritually based person, a psychic, a medium, a tarot card reader, you know, talk to somebody where they really help you make sense of the path. And like, yeah, you need to go all in, nose to the grindstone, and let go and surrender to your need to control, and it has to work out in a certain way. Like, let all of that go. Some of you, there's somebody in your life that you're going to talk to, and they're going to help bring you into that space. Or it's like a spiritual person that maybe you reach out to, and they're going to help bring you into that space. All right. Whatever they tell you, it could leave you feeling quite impressed, where you're like, oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. Why have I never thought of it that way? Why have I never seen myself in that light with that potential? You're absolutely right. And it really motivates you to focus on your goals and no longer second guessing yourself, your talent, your ability, your worth, what you're reaching for, okay? Because also with this, he, you know, look at him. I love that fell down. He is unique. He has purple, bluish hair, okay, and it's shaggy, and he is unique. Pisces, you are unique. Your style is unique, and you don't need to second guess yourself and, you know, your ability or your talent or what you want out of life. You know, there's a reason that you are reaching for it. It's coming from your soul, and you no longer need to second guess. It's like time to go all in, to believe yourself, to trust in your path. Only have your goals on your mind, no distractions. You don't care about other people's drama and gossip and opinions and you know, petty issues. Pisces, you cannot be bothered with those things. You really need to focus on you and your goals and what you want. And those of you that this has something to do with the spiritually based practice, this is either finally taking the plunge or allowing yourself to go to that next level and break free. Because here we have a tree with no leaves, but these golden apples that you're reaching for. We end the reading with this beautiful green tree that's broken through the glass ceiling. Okay, Pisces, that speaks volumes in symbolism and synchronicity of this is where you're headed. Okay, you focus here. You don't second guess yourself. You don't give up. You don't back down. Boom. You break through that glass ceiling, and then it all makes sense. That's you taking the plunge, or that's you going to the next level in your spiritual business. Now, that's not about spiritual path, spiritual business. Pisces, this is about your goals, and it's like you can achieve them. You can accomplish. Believe it. My God, believe it. Don't question yourself. Just keep going forward. And man, you're going to break through. You're going to get there. So let's pull some clarifiers. Sorry if you hear that. I swear every person on my block drives a diesel truck. Don't ask me. Okay. All right. So Pisces, a spiritual recharge, Sagittarius. Listen, Pisces, I just have to point this out to you. Sagittarius definitely had the most spiritual deep reading of all signs through this Soul Mana readings. And with this coming out as your first card, Pisces, if you have any sort of Sagittarius astrology, like rising or moon or heavy Sagittarius placement of planets in your chart, I highly, highly recommend you also check out Sagittarius's reading, okay? Because we have this recharge, spiritual recharge going on for you right here, Pisces. And I think you know what? Some of you with this, maybe you've been receiving like a lot of activations or upgrades, and you're either feeling really drained physically, or you could even be having some ascension symptoms. So let's pull another card from this, just because that spiritual recharge has come out. And you know what? Some of you, I think, are coming out of this energy, that spiritual recharge. Because look at this, the light. Yeah, you guys are coming out of the spiritual recharge. And it's time to shine your light, Pisces, whether that's spiritually based or that's a goal or talent or ability or achievement that you are reaching for. It is time to shine your light. It is time to do what you came here to be, all right? Sorry, put that one there, right, just like that. That's deep, Pisces. Yeah, things are starting to move into solid form with the foundation there. And then look at this, timing not right, sign barriers. We'll have to get more about this, like what's that about, Spirit, but let's see. Okay, the finish, sign 1212. The barriers are self-inflicted. Time is still developing. Okay, so listen, Pisces, this here is that back and forth energy where one moment you're believing in yourself, yes, I can do this, I'm going to do this. And then, you know what, maybe I need to grow more. Maybe I need to learn more. Maybe I need to be more experienced, or maybe this just isn't the right path for me. Maybe I'm forcing this. Maybe I'm pushing this. No, Pisces, you're either coming out of a spiritual recharge, or maybe you need a bit of a spiritual recharge to help get you back in balance, get you back on your feet, you know, so that you don't feel so shaky, wobbly, if that's something that you've been experiencing, all right? Also, again, through some sort of conversation with somebody close to you, or, you know, somebody very spiritually based, they're going to help you make sense of some things. And whatever takes place in that conversation, it's like you're no longer afraid or deciding that you're going to not believe in yourself. You're like, nope, I'm ready. I'm going to do this. And then we have the finish here, Pisces, where we go to the next level, or we're going all in to achieve our goal, our desire, or it's time to switch over to a spiritually based practice to earn your money, Pisces. You know, again, different for all of you. In Sagittarius's reading, that was definitely more about perception, separating from emotional body, and putting judgments and biases aside from the mental body, and allowing Spirit to show you a multitude of different perceptions about an experience, situation, or person. And in that spectrum, you come into some really deep clarity and understanding in a way that you never have before. And it can really be a catalyst to deeply connect you into your light, help you understand yourself and your light much more, okay? Or this deep healing coming into play with this card here, Pisces. It's time. You don't need more of anything, even though you're telling yourself that. It's time. It's time to focus. It's time to go all in. It's time to fully invest in yourself. And once we have this conversation, I just feel it's much easier for you, okay? You find yourself very impressed by how enlightened you feel. And it doesn't even have to be like that this person is incredibly enlightened. It's just whatever's said throughout the conversation triggers you, connects dots for you, and that's all you need. And you're like, you know what? I got this. I'm going to do this. I believe in myself. I can achieve my goals. Or you're darn right, I'm supposed to be here to give Spirit's message and word through whatever outlet, you know, you divinate through. So Pisces, I don't know, this is also spiritual, because I feel that many of you, this is about doing Spirit's work. And you may have really been questioning yourself, even though you're talented, even though you're gifted, you've been questioning, are you good enough? And here's Spirit saying, yes, you are. Stop second guessing yourself. It only holds you back. You are ready. Okay, so we've got to trust in this path. Now, let's pull you some advice, Pisces. And I feel like I need to pull you two. All right, the passage. Nice. Sometimes I arrive just when God is ready to have somebody click and shutter. Ansel Adams, famous photographer. That's Pisces. Yes, the passage is there for you. Okay, the passage leading you to this path here. Do not fear it. Do not second guess it. Do not second guess yourself. It is meant for you. Okay, you have the rites of passage. And now look here. We have study. To acquire knowledge, one must study. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. Now, in Sagittarius's reading, that was like a big key of advice is, you know, get rid of the, separate from the emotion, get rid of the mental bias, and just observe. See all the different perceptions, okay, that there are to see about any given situation or person. And Pisces, it's just going to lead you into some great healing, great clarity, solid belief in yourself where you're no longer going to second guess, you're no longer going to doubt, you're not going to really care who has to say what. Look at the next card out would actually be success. Self-belief and hard work will always earn you success. And that's right next to, this is card 44, this is card 45. So Pisces, there's some element of you observing that's going to push you into this success and make you realize how great you are, because destiny is destiny. You can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. Okay, Pisces, you are meant to be what you are here to be, and you need to accept it. And some of you, this is very spiritually based, and others of you, this is a dream or a goal that you really want, and Spirit's like, yeah, it's yours. Take it. Go for it. It may require a bit of shifting in perception to help ultimately get you there, Pisces, but you will get there, okay? It's your destiny. It's meant to be. You're going to have a breakthrough, like breaking through the glass ceiling. So those are your messages, Pisces. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.